The elite don't want us to have civil conversations with each other. They want us to fight so that we're distracted from the new world order they're creating behind the scenes. As the saying goes, united we stand, divided we fall. Here I am going to present you with reasons why LGBTQ should vote conservative, as well as explain the ideas behind conservative reasoning. 1. If you see a petition against LGBTQ, it's not against the group themselves, but against the attack on the freedom of ideology. The elite want you to believe that anyone who opposes LGBTQ is attacking the people who are part of it. This is not true. They just don't want it forced upon them and their children. I wouldn't be surprised if older gay couples don't like what Disney is doing, because they might realize it's harming their look much more than it is helping it. 2. The part of the LGBTQ movement that allows men to identify as a woman to compete in women's sports is counteractive to the women's rights movement. As a woman, you could work your whole life to achieve your dreams, only to have them stolen by a man who identifies as a woman. By the way, if there's a National Women's Month, why is there no National Men's Day? 3. When LGBTQ teaching is taught in schools, it can prove harmful to insecure children. Adults have a much more confident idea of who they are, but children on the other hand do not, because they are insecure about themselves. LGBTQ teaching causes them to wonder whether or not they are trapped in the wrong body. This confusion of whether or not they are in the right body can cause feelings of depression, or worse. 4. To further the last point, LGBTQ can also be harmful to Tumoys and Ferdinands, because Tumoys and Ferdinands don't embody the stereotypical image of the average male or female. They are presented with challenges in facing the scrutiny of society. This is made worse when society tells them they are trapped in the wrong body. This further makes it uncomfortable for them to act like their true, authentic selves. 5. There is a lot of money involved with transgenderism. It's a greedy, corrupt business, which lies about puberty blockers being reversible, and in many areas, if parents speak out against it, they are thrown in jail. Likewise, teachers who oppose it are threatened with losing their job. What happened to the First Amendment? 6. Conservatives favor the nuclear family. Why? Because the nuclear family has proven to be resilient. It has the highest likelihood of developing a lasting relationship. Think of it as yin and yang. Personality aside, both males and females have unique traits that contribute to their teamwork in maintaining a lasting relationship and household. But in a same-gender marriage, there are two yins or two yangs. Now the talent of the opposite gender is lacking in the relationship. While it's not impossible for the relationship to succeed, it will prove more difficult to maintain. Of course, some same-gender relationships do last, many of them don't. And if effective households and families are what make a country great, then, well, you can see where this is going. By destroying the image of what a woman, man, and household is, the elite destroy a functional society and country. Without language, border, and culture, you have no country, but rather anarchy. According to statistics, gay marriages also have the worst breakup. 7. You have the freedom to do whatever you want, so long as you don't force it upon anyone. If you are part of LGBTQ, you have no reason to fear voting conservative. You must also look at what else the party you vote for is advocating for. The other party is advocating for the release of dangerous criminals, and the welcoming of terrorists, fentanyl, and illegals, some of which are also dangerous. Poor Officer Dillard had his life taken in New York by a criminal who was let out of jail 21 times. Trump quietly donated money to the family of the fallen officer. His human side is showing, which is why more people are coming to him. Of course, mainstream media won't tell you this. They're also coming to him because they realize that Trump had to pay large sums of money for bogus claims. Do the common people have the money he has to pay for bogus claims? No. Imagine what's going to happen to the common people. There will be no justice whatsoever. You don't have to like Trump or agree on everything he says, but he's the final stand for hope in this country. I hope this was informative and gave a clear understanding of where conservatives stand, as well as brought light to the fact that it's simply not black and white. At the end of the day, we're all just people trying to do what's best for our families. Why fight when we share so much insight? There's a way to settle everything if there's a will. Let's fix this division. Let's act like mature adults. May God bless and be with all of you and your households. Pray without ceasing. Equals.